Hey everyone, it's Jazz and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jasmine, aka Jazz, and on this channel you will see cash envelope stuffings, budget breakdowns, savings challenges, and all that stuff related to personal finance. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get into today's video. So we're going to be doing something a little different because I figured why not, and I wanted to try this out and see if you guys like it. Okay, so we're going to be doing, I guess, a budget with me, or a budget breakdown. So that's what we're gonna do before I do the cash stuffing for this paycheck. So I recently got paid for my job. Woo woo, payday. But before I get into my actual cash stuffing, I wanted to show you guys how I plan to allocate the said money that I'm going to be stuffing. So this is basically what that video is going to be, and also this is a way to show you guys how I budget my money and how I figure out what's gonna go where and what's gonna do what. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I have my elevated life co workbook duo, and we are currently at the end of July, and we are on one of the paycheck budget sheets as well as the paycheck denomination. So you guys have seen this sheet plenty of times if you watch my videos, but now we're gonna, I guess, get more into detail with this sheet. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this side. And for my full-time job, like my only job I work, y'all, I am budgeting out $1,050 for this paycheck. Now this paycheck is gonna be between the dates of August 26th and August. Wow, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The paycheck is going to be from the dates of July 26th until August 12th. Okay, guys, so forgive me for just butchering that. So this is how I typically do it. Now on here you have fixed expenses, variable expenses, and then down here you have the plan, and this is in regards to your debt and savings. So I normally just ignore this. I don't include my bills on my channel, so I always just have that blank. So I'll just put an X through that. But what I do show you guys is my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So typically in my variable expenses, I just put my cash envelopes. So my cash envelopes include my groceries, my gas for my car, and then baby things, which is for my daughter, even though she's a toddler, but you know, she's still my baby. Next up, I do my miscellaneous cash envelope, and then I go into, what is it, we'll say my beauty and household envelope. And if you hear the mowing in the background, I'm sorry, my neighbors are mowing their lawn outside, so forgive me for that if you hear that. And then we go into B-Day/holiday. And forgive my handwriting, it's not the prettiest right now. I'm just trying to get this out on the paper for you guys. And then we have spending, which is like my allowance. And then lastly, everyone's favorite in the US of A, fast food. Woo. So I, whenever I do budget this off camera, I usually just go off of my previous paychecks numbers. And I like to unstuff my envelopes if necessary, and see about if I'm going to change my amounts, or increase, or keep them the same, or decrease my amounts. So I know last time, if I can pull it up, if I can look back at it, let's see, this is from my last paycheck. I had $190 budgeted for my groceries, and then $150 for gas and all that. So I like these amounts, but I'm thinking I might increase them just because life is crazy right now, especially with inflation. So for groceries, I'm going to go ahead and keep that at $190 because I know I have not spent all of my money with that. And my family does help contribute in the household as far as my groceries go. Next up is gas. So I have $150, but I think I'm going to increase it because I am going to start going back to work. School is going to start very soon for me where I work out here in Texas, so I'm going to have to be commuting more. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and bump that up $10 and see how that holds me over for the next couple weeks. As far as baby things, that I had it at 55 last time, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just bring it down because my daughter, no, I lie. I'm actually gonna increase it. I lie. And I don't have an eraser on this pencil. I'm actually gonna increase it to $60. If you guys can see, that's a 6. My poor pencil. $60. Even though my daughter won't be with me next week, she'll be with her father's side of the family. I'm gonna increase it just because I am still getting her pull-ups. We're still potty training, guys. Don't kill me over it, but that's what's going on. Next up is miscellaneous. That's gonna be getting $30, and I think I had 35, but I decreased it $5 just because I increased these other ones. So I figured I would, try and decrease it to try and, even it out, balance it out with the increases from these other envelopes. For beauty and household, I don't think I need too much, and so I'm gonna keep it at 30 as well. And then same thing for birthday and holiday. How I budget my birthday and holiday is if I have any birthdays or holidays coming up. I don't have any close family or friends with a birthday between these dates, so I'm good. I'll have something in there either way just because, things do pop up, people's birthdays, that I forgot about, so, and if I don't use the money, then I can roll it over and I can save it for something else at the end of my pay period. So, but I like to have something in there just in case, guys, just in case. So next up is spending. I think last time I gave myself 35, so I'll do the same with 35 for my spending. And then lastly, fast food, I'm going to keep it at 40 as well because like I said, I'm going to be going back to work, and there are days, if I'm being honest, where I forget my lunch or I don't bring it because I'm too lazy in the morning to make it, if I'm being candid with you guys right now. So that is pretty much what we're working with. Let me get my calculator and we can add it all up real quick. Okay, and before I add it up, I am so not courteous. How are you guys doing? How is life going? How's everyone been? How's your week going? How did your July go? How are you ready for August? How's your August gonna be? Let me know down below. How are you guys doing? I just kind of got right into this and I forgot to do that, so forgive me. Okay, forgive me, I'm sorry. But how's everyone doing? Okay, I'm doing well. Life is good. We're just trying to, figure out the budget right now. So anyways, enough of me being silly. So I have my calculator, so let's go ahead and add everything up. We're gonna do 190 plus 160 plus 60 plus 30, 60, 90. I just added up like that real quick. Plus 35 plus $40. And we're at a grand total of $575. So if I subtract that from my grand total that I have budgeted, then we're left with $475 to spend. So I always start off the budgeting for my cash envelopes first before I move down to my sinking funds or any other savings that I normally do, because these are what I need on a day-to-day basis, and so this is always going to come first. So going on down here, the first thing I put money aside for is actually J save, but I put A save. I save for her too, y'all, of course, but J save, and then A save, and then my E fund, and then my sinking funds. Get money. So me, I give myself $10, and remember, this is always online, guys, because I just link it to my savings account. For my daughter, for her savings, for her little piggy bank you guys always see, I give her $5. So I give myself $20 every month. She gets $10 every month for our basic savings. Okay, I have other savings and such, but these are the ones that I always save, and eventually one day I'll increase it, because $20 and $10, it's nice, but I know I can do more. But this is just like my automatic, like autopilot saving. Like, this is gonna happen because it doesn't cost too much, and because it's just the habit of me saving. So that's why they're so low, and I'm okay with that right now. So next up we have E-Fund, and I'm gonna be putting $35 this time. And like last time, if we look back again, I gave myself $20, and that is because, so I actually looked recently, at my e-fund, and I'm really close to hitting my fully funded amount of 10 grand. And so I calculated it out to see how much I would need to hit it by the end of the year, and it's $35 every month. So from this point forward until the end of the year, I'm just going to be putting $35 every paycheck into my e-fund to get to the goal of $10,000. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm just happy to not have to put too much away for it, but I'm happy to know what I need to get to that goal. So I'm really excited about that, because having a fully funded emergency fund is just amazing, especially with today's economy, right? Okay, so now that I have my savings and my e-fund figured out, I need to know how much I'm going to allocate for my sinking funds. And how I do that is I just add and then I subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and use my calculator and add up these amounts right here. So $10 plus the 5 plus the $35 is $50 total. Okay, so $50 plus the $575 is $625 total that I have spent. Well, now I need to subtract that from my grand total, my paycheck, and I'm left with $425. So I have $425 to allocate for my sinking funds, and that is more than enough money that I'll be able to use for my sinking funds. And so the next thing I do, and I do this in preparation for me to go to the bank, is I come over here on the other side and I write out all my categories, and I just do a line through this, because one time when I was writing out, I started up here at top and it ended up, being right there. So I just color this in because it's like an empty box, and I will write in it if not. I start off with my cash envelopes when I write over here first. And I'm just going to go ahead and shorten it because it's a lot to write. Okay, so those are done. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip, and I'll go to A save. And I don't write J save because, again, this is an online transfer, so there's no point in me even including it on this side of the page. And then my sinking funds. So now how I figure out what to save for my sinking funds is I typically look at my sinking funds. So I have them right over here. Here's one of them. And basically I just look and see what all I need. So I already have my e-fund figured out. My car maintenance, my goal with my car maintenance is to beef it up to $600. And right now we're currently at $480. So I think I'm going to go ahead and budget $80 for my car maintenance as far as my sinking funds go. And I'll write that off right there. So $80. And plus I know I need an oil change really soon, so that $80 is just going to be eaten up for the oil change. Next up is invest, and I use my invest for me and invest for my daughter. And invest and Christmas always go towards my 100 envelope savings challenge. So I really want to get this challenge knocked out. So I'm going to go ahead and put quite a bit of money into invest and invest. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put 40 like last time I did. And then for her, I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to do 20. So that's $60 towards that. And then, like I said, Christmas, I also put money towards, or I use the money for Christmas for my 100 envelope challenge, and I'll put $30 for Christmas. And so grand total, I'll be putting $20, $60, $90 towards my next 100 envelope savings challenge. So I'm really happy about that. And then next up we have AB Day. And her birthday is actually in January, but it's like right after Christmas. So I've just started to save for her birthday because, like I said, the holidays, y'all know how it is. You get so ready for Christmas, and you get over Christmas, and it's New Year's. And same thing for me, but I have a child, and her birthday is January 4th, so I have to save for her thing. So I figured if I save now, then when the holidays rolls around, I'm not freaking out about her birthday. So again, just planning ahead. Next up, we have clothes. And this is for me. So, you know what? I didn't even tell you guys the total for her birthday. Forgive me. I was talking about it. I'm going to put $80 for my daughter's birthday, y'all. In case you were wondering, like, well, you never give us the total. I'm sorry. I was rambling my mouth. Okay, so $80 for my daughter's birthday. Next up is clothes. Okay, this is for me. I'm going back to work here soon. And thankfully here in Texas, we have this thing called tax-free weekend. And I'm really excited because that's when I usually shop for me and my clothes, and then even school supplies sometimes that I like to buy. So I'm going to be giving myself $100 for back to school. And I just plan on buying some more khakis, some more shorts, some more like collared shirts, and even a pair of shoes if I can get my hands on some for work, because I do work with athletics, so I'm always on my feet moving. So that's the goal with that. And how I budgeted that out, it's just because, like I said, I have tax-free weekend coming up soon. So I want to make sure I have enough to fund that account. And here's my clothes envelope. And currently I have in here, let's see, $50, $75, $85, $86, $87. So yeah, $186 isn't bad. So that's good. And I can roll with that. And then next up, I'm going to be putting money into my, let's see, I already did, we're going to skip my birthday, already did her birthday, already did Christmas, holidays, and vacay are going to get money. And I have 15 in both of these, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and replenish it with the same amount from last time, $15 for both. And this is because I recently took money out of both of these for previous events earlier in the month, and I'm just trying to replenish them and get them back to where they were. I don't have any major plans for vacation right now because I'm going back to work, so that's over and done with. And then as far as holidays, no big holidays coming up either, so just gonna start putting money into that. And then lastly, let's see, what else do I have to save for? I don't know. Let me check my other binder just to see. Rollover, no. Back to bank, no. Support small, no. Savings challenge, no. And I need to put this money up, you guys. Maybe in another video. Clothes, I just did that. Childcare, no. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? I remembered. So I do have, what is it called? I have planned with my friends. We're going to go out to eat in Dallas, downtown Dallas, at this bar. So I'll just put, the bar is called Federalis. I found it on Dallas Loveless on Instagram, if you follow that, or if you're even in the DFW area. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and budget $45 for that, because wait, I think I'm not even adding up everything, you guys. I'm just over here writing amounts down like I got money in the bank. I do, but okay, before I even try, let's see, 40 plus, no, stop. 80 plus 20 plus 30 plus 80 plus 100 plus 15 plus 15 plus 45, 385. You know what? No, 385 plus the 50 for my savings, 435. So I'm actually over. I think I'll take $10 from my outing with my friends just to be safe, because everything else is more important to me. But yeah, so 35. And so then that should be minus the 10, 25. Awesome. So that is basically that. We did it. So I'm sorry, I'm just trying to go back in here and write all the other numbers. Yeah, 35. and then $40 for that. Okay, and so basically, since I finished that, then all I do after that is I just go ahead and I check the denominations that I'm going to want for each envelope. So I won't show you guys how I do that. It's pretty simple. And really, if you are curious to know like how do you do it, you really just figure it out, like what kind of bills you want. Do you want big bills or small bills, various amounts of bills and everything. I try and keep it simple when it comes to my bills, because these ones I carry on me, and then these ones down here, my sinking funds, go in my binders. So that is pretty much it, guys. So this video was totally different. I hope you guys liked it. So I just wanted to try something new on my channel. So let me know if you guys like this kind of video, if you like it, if it was helpful and everything. But that pretty much is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, bye.